Hi everyone, welcome to day 4. We're going to look at some practical applications with right triangles and trig ratios. So here's a problem. I would like you to attempt this on your own first before you watch the video. So if you're already on the video and you haven't attempted, I encourage you to pause. I will say that at a few different stages so you can practice various stages of working on a word problem. Now the first thing when you do a word problem is to read it at least 2 times. Okay. A brace 15 feet long is to support a wall. One end of the brace is fastened to the floor at an angle 40 degrees with the floor. At what height from the floor will the brace be fastened to the wall? Round the answer to 1 decimal place. The second time you read, you can keep a note of the numbers and the information given to you. So I go again. A brace 15 feet long, so there's a brace, it's 15 feet long, is to support a wall, that's the other object. One end of the brace is fastened to the floor, so there's a floor and an angle 40 degrees with the floor. And then at what height from the floor will the brace be fastened? So you have 2 things that are given to you. There is an angle and there's the length of the brace. And there's something that the question is asking you to find, which is the height. That's always going to be the case. You have a bunch of information and you have to find something. So let's go with our diagram first. So there is a wall and a floor. And the wall. And I am to put a brace. Say that's the brace. I'm given this is, let's call this angle 1, let's call this H, let's call this X, let's call this Y. Now we may not be using all of these sides, but it's good to label all the unknown. And then we start by the procedure that we learned last week. What's given to us? We're given angle 1 is 40 degrees, and then we're given Y is 15.0 feet because Y is the length of the brace. To find, we have to find H. From the figure, that's the height from the floor. And then we go to solution. Now when you are in the solution phase, you can get rid of the information about what is a wall, what is a floor, what is a brace, and just construct a right triangle. So you have a right triangle, 40 degrees. So you're no longer concerned with X, so we're not going to label X. We want to find H, and we know this Y is 15.0 feet. So now it boils down to solving this right triangle. The procedure, opposite hypotenuse. Opposite hypotenuse means I'm working with sine. So sine of 40 degrees opposite over hypotenuse is H over 15. Cross multiply, H is 15 sine 40 degrees, or plug that in the calculator, 15 sine 40, 9.64, but it says round to 1 place, so 9.6 feet. So this brace, when you fit it, it's going to be at a height of 9.6 feet from the wall or from the ground. The point where it attaches is going to be 9.6 feet from the ground. That's just one example. In the next video, I'm going to look at 2 more examples, and before that we're going to look at some terms which you may come across while doing a word problem.